Well, hey there, witches, pagans, and all those others out there on YouTube enjoying spooky season. It's me, your boy Shane, and I'm back today with finally an unboxing video of my very own. After watching so many of yours and enjoying them to the absolute hilt, I mean, they are just like candy to me. They're like, they're highly addictive. Every month I just watch these subscription box unboxing videos and just drool over the sweet gear you guys get every month. I decided to take the plunge and order one of my own, but just the one, unfortunately. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently in nursing school. I'm knocking out some prerequisites and I am trying to start clinical soon. That is going to require that I cut back a lot of hours at work. I might have to stop working altogether, depending on how strenuous the schedule is. And so my roommate and I have had several good conversations about what life in the household is going to look like when I make that transition. We have already canceled cable, and we are now getting into the habit of like not taking Ubers, but instead like taking the bus or driving or walking, cooking at home and buying whatever groceries on sale instead of ordering takeout and or going out to eat or what have you. So just trying to make those adjustments now and tighten our belt and scrimp and save. But that being said, we said, before we really dive into this whole lifestyle of asceticism, because you can't live like a monk all the time, we decided we were going to splurge and indulge ourselves exactly one time on a box to kind of divvy up the contents between the two of us. As my birthday is in September and his birthday is in October. So we jumped in and I subscribed us to the Witches box, which seems to be one of the more popular. Like I said, we got our one box shipment and then I canceled. But I wanted to see what all the fuss was about and do a cool video for you guys and hopefully get our hands on some fun things that we don't already have. I mean, we've already kind of just over the years, I've been in the craft a number of years, and so has Darius, and have kind of amassed a little collection here, there, and everywhere of oils and incenses and crystals and whatnot. But it's always fun to come across something that you have never encountered, maybe learn a little something new. So, my box arrived yesterday. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we go. So you notice it is open because for some reason, I guess I thought it came inside of a box inside of this one. I don't know if I had seen that like in other people's unboxing videos or whatever. So I did open it with a box cutter, expecting another package to be kind of like nested inside. And then once I saw the kind of paper and the packing materials, I stopped and I closed it back up. But you can tell, like, I did not disturb the contents of this box because there is no way I would have gotten all of this packing material so nice and neatly back in there. So, okay. The Witches box, October 2020 Spirit Board box. And then I guess this, I know some of them tell you, it's got like a little page of spoilers that that tells you what's in there. So I'm going to set that aside and I'm not going to look at that, but that is, a little cute little paper clip. And I guess this is the Oracle card or the Tarot card. Oh, how interesting. So that is Strength. That is such an interesting color palette. I don't know what deck that's from. But Strength is one of probably my favorite cards of the whole tarot. Okay, and we've got some, again, I know what these are because I've watched these videos, like, they're addictive. Like, they're so, I really, like, dive headfirst down, like, a rabbit hole of these things. Spirit boards, I guess they call them, like, Book of Shadow pages. Spirit boards with a little divination tab. I kind of like the little dividers that tell you, like, protection magic, divination. This one says herbs, so Suncatcher spell. Pretty. And some information, looks like, about tea. Some recipes. Okay. And then also sitting on top, we've got a feather. Oh, Oh, that's gorgeous. A little gold kind of paint at the tip of that black feather. And it looks like a sticker that says Blessed Be. Cute, cute. All right, and now for the good part, to get this all over my floor. Oolong tea. I actually love oolong tea. We've got, oh, looks like a second tea package. Black tea. Cannot go wrong. I'm such a witch stereotype. I do enjoy my tea and my coffee. I don't discriminate. This is heavy, whatever this is. What is it? Oh. It's kind of like the skull kind of candle. Interesting. Okay. I am really just throwing this junk on my floor. Okay. I'm committed to it. This feels like a book. Walking the Twilight Path. Ooh, Michelle Bellinger. I love her. Interesting. A Gothic Book of the Dead. I guess that is appropriate for the season, right? Wow. Oh, I'm really excited. I do not do a lot of work with the dead, but I am very curious, and I love books. That's freaking awesome. This is maybe a tea ball. It's kind of heavy, and it's got a little chain attached. That would be cool. Oh. This really interesting prism. Look at that sparkle. Okay. And like I said, it comes with this chain at the bottom. That is on there with some really good tape. I'm so impatient. Okay. I wonder if this is like, I mean, I'm going to read everything, but I wonder if this is meant to be like a pendulum or... This is, I'm going to make a tangled mess. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, I cannot wait to find out what we're going to do with that. That's stunning. That's actually stunning. So this box was a little delayed by, I think, a couple days. They said I had gotten an email saying that this month's shipment was delayed because so many new subscribers had signed up for the October box, and they wanted to make sure that they were putting something together a little extra special for all of us. So that is super cool. And boy, did they ever. Okay. Whatever's in the bottom, and I think I know what it is really crammed in there. The Witch's Spirit Board. I have never had one of these before. Not because I'm afraid of a Ouija board or a spirit board. Again, like I said, I don't really do a ton of work with the dead besides like a little teeny tiny, ancestral kind of representation above my altar. But that is, wow, that's beautiful. And that should be a lot of fun. Wow, that is nice, heavy piece of wood. That is something. All right, is that everything? Is there a planchette for that? I don't want to like, yep, there it is. I was going to say, I don't want to dump anything out and break anything. Adorable. But I really am just going to send all, oh, no. That is more floof, more floof, more floof. Okay, that is it. Wow. All right, so now that I have everything in front of me, I can read the insert. October 2020 Spirit Board Box. Dearest, welcome to October. Not only is this my favorite month of all time, same, but it's also our anniversary month. The Witch's Box is 3 years old, and I'm so thrilled you are all with us on this journey. Oh, happy anniversary. Now, as with the Hex Box, spirit boards can bring up a lot of fear and superstitions and a feeling that we are treading into taboo territory. Because we already began this type of conversation, it made sense to also move in this direction for this box, and not just because we are approaching Hallows. This board and the candle can be used for your ancestral work this season, and because this tends to be a time when working with our ancestors is so much a focus, the book in this box is also a source of information on working with and communicating with the dead. Also, the 2 different types of tea in this box are to serve you as a good base for blending your own teas in the months to come. I'd love to hear what tea blends you start to come up with for yourself. So as you open your box and pull out your board, know that we have the skill to use this tool in a manner that serves safely. And as always, we will go into the details of all this in the forum and the deep dive gathering at the end of the month. We will have much to talk about. Blessings, Elena. So 1 crystal suncatcher. Okay, yes. 1 Walking the Twilight Path, a Gothic Book of the Dead by Michelle Bellinger. 1 custom-made spirit board. 1 custom-made planchette. 1 skull candle. 1 Witch's Apothecary bag of oolong tea. 1 Witch's Apothecary bag of black tea. 1 BOS page on tea. 1 BOS page on spirit boards. 1 BOS page on protection spell. Very cool. Very, very cool. Except for that little part where I was stuck to the tape and I ripped it. But, nice. If I was going to ever pick a month to subscribe, I'm glad I picked this one. It kind of makes me a little sad when they talk about, blending your own teas in the months to come, because I won't be receiving subsequent boxes unless I trip over a sack of gold bullion in the street. And hey, I wouldn't be averse to that if anyone's listening. But like I said at the beginning of this video, this was a one-time treat for me and my roommate for our birthday months. Just a one-time splurge before we begin our new habits of kind of scrimping and saving and being all sorts of fiscally responsible. But yeah, we picked a good month. Hell yes. So there we are. There's all the swag kind of laid out at once. The letter didn't really explain what the feather or the sticker were for. Unless they're just kind of decorative touches or something for new subscribers. I wouldn't know. But very cool. Oh, and so pretty when all laid out like that. I'm a sucker for a good flat lay. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too, watching me react like a big kid on Christmas morning, playing with all my new witch gear. In terms of value for the price paid, $75 is a bit steep. I have seen unboxing videos where I kind of watch all the stuff come out, and I'm doing kind of mental calculations, and I'm like, is it worth it? I think this month's is worth it because I used to work in like a metaphysical gift shop. That leaded glass crystal, I think the proprietor was billing them as feng shui crystals. But the sun catcher, that's a good heavy piece, big wide diameter. Probably would have gone retail for like $20 or $30 alone. The book had a publisher's list price of $18.95, so we're already up to almost $50 between those 2 items. It's probably about $14 worth of tea. I think I've seen packages of tea like that for like $6.95 a pop. So about $14 worth of tea, and then the skull candle, you can find in any like witch shop for like about maybe $6 or $7. So between the candles and the tea, that's another $20. So now we're up to like 70. And then you have the spirit board on top of that, which honestly is like it's like a $5 wooden plank from Michael's. But the laser etching of the letters and numbers and the wood staining and, you know, just the customization that went into it. You know, it's not just about materials, but all the time that went into kind of handcrafting those. Again, like I said, makes this particular box absolutely worth it. The only I have a question. I don't know if anybody can help me answer this in the comments. The loose tarot cards, the loose oracle cards that y'all get every single month from like all these different disparate decks, they're cool as hell, but what do you do with them? Like, what do you do with all these loose random cards? Do you kind of put them together and like make your own sort of like randomized chaos oracle, or do you use them like on your altar? Do you use them in magic, or are they devotional imagery to you? Do you cut them up and use them in artwork? Like, I know, you know, I could think of like I guess a couple of uses for them, but what is everyone else doing with them? Every month when I watch these videos and I see like these one card from the Line Strider Tarot or one card from the whatever tarot or whatever oracle, I'm always curious. So, like I said, if you have an answer to that, I would love to hear that in the comments. If you have any other suggestions about what kind of content you want to see, like I said, I probably won't be doing too many more unboxing videos, but I'm certainly open to other ideas. And I hope you had fun and had a brain break, and that's about it, guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Now, the real question is, who's going to clean all this up?